Have you ever felt your leg tighten in the middle of the night? The pain starts suddenly. Your calf locks up, your body tenses, and all you can do is wait for it to pass. For many people over 50, these cramps don't just come and go. They come often. They steal your sleep. They shake your confidence. They make walking, resting, even sitting feel harder than it should. But here's the truth. You don't have to accept this as normal. Leg cramps are common, but they're not unavoidable. And in many cases, they're your body's quiet cry for something simple, something you can give it, something natural. In this video, you'll learn 6 everyday foods that can help prevent leg cramps. These foods support your muscles, calm your nerves, and bring real relief without pills or guesswork. If you've ever struggled with muscle cramps, share your story in the comments. Like and subscribe if you want more clear, honest advice on how to stay strong and independent after 50. Why do leg cramps increase after 50? As we get older, our bodies begin to send signals. Some are loud. Others are subtle. Leg cramps are one of those signals that often get ignored until they become too frequent or too painful to brush off. After 50, your muscles go through changes that can make them more sensitive. You may not feel it during the day, but at night, when your body is trying to rest, those changes show up in the form of sharp, sudden cramps. What used to be a rare annoyance becomes a regular disruption. Part of the reason is loss of muscle mass, which happens naturally with age. Less muscle means less support and more strain. Blood flow can also slow down, making it harder for your muscles to get the oxygen and nutrients they need. And as your kidneys and digestion change, your body may not hold on to key minerals like magnesium or potassium the way it used to. Even your daily habits play a role. Sitting for long periods, not drinking enough water, or skipping gentle movement can add up. One day your legs feel tight. The next, they cramp without warning. Over time, you begin to expect the pain. But this isn't just about aging. It's about awareness. These cramps are your body's way of asking for better care. They're not a punishment. They're a message. And when you learn to understand that message, you can take real steps to change the pattern. What you eat, how you move, how well you rest, all of it matters. The good news is that you're not powerless. You can take control of what's happening inside your body. And the first step is understanding why these cramps are happening in the first place. Once you know that, you can start doing something about it. Starting with the food you put on your plate. Why food is your first line of defense? Most people think of food as fuel, but after 50, food becomes more than that. It becomes one of the most powerful tools you have to protect your body from pain, fatigue, and decline. Your muscles depend on key nutrients to function properly. When your body is missing those nutrients like magnesium, potassium, and calcium, it starts to show in ways you can feel. Your legs get tight. Your sleep is interrupted. Your strength fades without warning. This doesn't happen overnight. It builds slowly. A little cramping here, a little soreness there. And because it's common, many people ignore it or learn to live with it. But that choice can cost you energy, mobility, and peace of mind. That's why food matters. Not just what you cut out, but what you add in. Certain foods naturally support your muscles. They help reduce inflammation, restore mineral balance, and even improve circulation. And the best part? These are everyday foods. No need for expensive supplements or drastic diets. Your body is still listening. And the food you choose is one of the clearest ways to speak to it. Give it what it needs, and it can still respond with strength, steadiness, and relief you can feel. Starting with the 6 foods we're about to explore. 6 foods that prevent cramps. 1. Bananas. Potassium magnesium powerhouse. When it comes to preventing leg cramps, bananas are one of the most effective and accessible tools you have. They're not a trendy health food or a complicated supplement. They're simple, affordable, and they work. Bananas are packed with potassium, a mineral that helps your muscles contract and relax the way they should. When potassium levels drop, your muscles can become jumpy, tight, and prone to cramping. That's especially common after 50, when your body starts to lose potassium more easily due to age, medications, or even dehydration. But bananas do more than just deliver potassium. They also contain magnesium, another key player in muscle health. While potassium supports contraction, magnesium helps your muscles release. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can stay stuck, tense, and painful. This balance between the two minerals is what keeps your legs calm and steady. Bananas also contain vitamin B6, which supports nerve function and helps your body absorb other nutrients more effectively. And because they're high in natural carbohydrates, they give you a slow, steady energy boost without causing crashes that can make cramps worse. The best part: you don't need a complicated plan. Just adding a banana to your breakfast or enjoying one as an afternoon snack can make a real difference, especially if cramps are waking you up at night or holding you back during the day. One banana a day may not seem like much, but over time that small habit can help your muscles feel more supported, more stable, and less likely to spasm when you least expect it. It's a simple step with powerful results. 2. Spinach, magnesium-rich leafy green antioxidants. Spinach might not look like much, but when it comes to muscle health, it's one of the most powerful foods you can put on your plate. It's rich in magnesium, a mineral your muscles rely on to stay relaxed and responsive. And as you age, your body tends to absorb less magnesium, which can lead to tightness, tension, and those all too familiar nighttime cramps. What makes spinach stand out is how much support it gives in such a small serving. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach can cover a big part of your daily magnesium needs. That's a major benefit, especially if your legs often feel stiff or restless after a long day. But magnesium is just the beginning. Spinach also delivers potassium, calcium, and iron, all of which help your muscles function smoothly. And it's packed with antioxidants, natural compounds that help reduce inflammation. Inflammation might not feel obvious, but over time it builds up and makes your muscles more sensitive, more reactive, and slower to recover. Spinach fits easily into most meals. Toss it into a salad, blend it into a smoothie, or saute it with olive oil and garlic for a quick side dish. However you prepare it, it brings real value to your body. Especially when paired with hydration and movement, spinach helps keep your muscles nourished, your nerves calm, and your body better prepared to rest and recover. The goal isn't to be perfect. It's to be consistent. And with spinach, a little goes a long way toward keeping cramps under control and your body moving the way it should. 3. Sweet potatoes, high in potassium, fiber, beta-carotene. Sweet potatoes are more than just a comfort food. They're one of the most nutrient-rich vegetables you can eat, especially if you're trying to protect your muscles and reduce cramps. Their bright orange color is a sign of something powerful: beta-carotene, a natural antioxidant that helps lower inflammation and support tissue repair. But what really makes sweet potatoes a muscle-friendly food is their potassium content. One medium sweet potato has more potassium than a banana, and potassium is key to muscle function. It helps regulate fluids in your body and supports the signals your nerves send to your muscles. Without enough of it, your muscles may spasm, tighten, or cramp without warning. Sweet potatoes are also rich in fiber, which helps stabilize blood sugar levels. Why does that matter? Because blood sugar crashes can trigger fatigue and muscle weakness. And when your energy dips, your muscles are more likely to act out. By keeping your energy steady, sweet potatoes help your body stay balanced and strong throughout the day. They're easy to enjoy too. Bake them, roast them, mash them with a bit of cinnamon. However you like them, they'll bring both comfort and support to your plate. Especially in colder months, sweet potatoes are a warm, grounding way to care for your body from the inside out. As part of your routine, they do more than fill you up. They nourish, restore, and prepare your muscles for better rest, better movement, and fewer unwanted surprises. Simple, powerful, and satisfying — that's what sweet potatoes offer every time you choose them. 4. Almonds, healthy fats, magnesium, muscle-protecting protein. Almonds may be small, but they carry a lot of strength in every bite. For anyone over 50, they offer a powerful mix of nutrients that help protect your muscles from cramping, weakness, and long-term decline. Just a handful a day can give your body key support where it needs it most. One of the biggest benefits almonds offer is magnesium. It's a mineral many people don't get enough of, especially as they age. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can't fully relax. They stay tense, tight, and more likely to cramp when you least expect it. Almonds help restore that balance gently and naturally. They also provide protein, which becomes more important with age. As muscle mass starts to decrease, Protein gives your body the building blocks it needs to preserve strength and stability. It doesn't take much, but it does need to be consistent. Almonds make it easy to get that protein in without added sugars or fillers. What sets almonds apart even more is their healthy fat content. These fats help reduce inflammation and support circulation, which means better blood flow to your legs, your back, and every muscle in between. That's key to healing, mobility, and long-term comfort. You can snack on them raw, toss them into oatmeal, or blend them into a smoothie. However you enjoy them, almonds offer more than flavor or crunch. They offer protection, strength, and real nourishment your muscles can feel. When you're trying to stay active and independent, every small step counts. And almonds are one of the simplest, smartest steps you can take. Keep them close. Your body will thank you. 5. Yogurt, calcium probiotics for muscles and bones. Yogurt is one of those quiet foods that does more than people give it credit for. At first glance, it might seem like a simple snack. But when it comes to protecting your muscles and bones, especially after 50, yogurt carries real power. One of its biggest strengths is calcium. Your muscles need calcium to contract properly. Without enough of it, they can misfire, cramp, or feel weak and shaky. But calcium doesn't work alone. It needs balance with magnesium to help muscles release and relax. Yogurt helps support that balance in a natural, steady way. Yogurt is also a strong source of protein. That matters as your body ages and muscle mass starts to decline. You're not just eating to stay full. You're eating to hold on to strength, stability, and the ability to move with ease. What makes yogurt especially unique is its probiotics. These healthy bacteria support your digestion and improve how your body absorbs nutrients. That means the minerals you eat are more likely to reach the places where they're needed, like your legs, your joints, and your spine. To get the most benefit, go for plain, unsweetened yogurt. Greek yogurt offers even more protein, which gives your muscles an added boost. Add some berries or a drizzle of honey if you want a bit of flavor without the crash. Yogurt isn't just good for your gut. It supports your muscles, protects your bones, and helps you recover more fully after movement. For something so simple, it does a lot of heavy lifting behind the scenes. And for your body, that kind of quiet support can go a long way. 6. Oranges, hydration, vitamin C, natural electrolyte boost. Oranges might not seem like a muscle-supporting food at first. But when you look closer, they offer more than just a sweet taste. For adults over 50, oranges provide 3 powerful benefits that directly help reduce cramps and support muscle health. The first is hydration. Oranges are made up of nearly 90% water. That's important, because even mild dehydration can lead to muscle tightness, spasms, and cramps. Eating oranges helps restore fluid levels in a natural, steady way without relying on sugary drinks or artificial supplements. Second is vitamin C. Most people know it helps the immune system, but it also supports the production of collagen. Collagen is essential for keeping muscles, tendons, and ligaments strong and flexible. As you age, your body produces less of it, which makes recovery slower and increases the risk of strain. Lastly, oranges are a natural source of potassium. This electrolyte helps regulate nerve signals and fluid balance in the body. When potassium is too low, muscles can contract too quickly and painfully. Oranges help refill those stores gently and consistently. You can enjoy them whole, sliced, or as a fresh squeezed juice. Just avoid the sugary bottled versions that often lack real nutrition. A simple orange in the morning or as a snack can go a long way. Oranges are more than a refreshing fruit. They're a source of hydration, protection, and balance. For anyone dealing with leg cramps or looking to feel stronger day to day, they're a small but powerful choice that fits easily into any routine. What to avoid: foods that worsen cramps. When it comes to preventing leg cramps, what you remove from your plate can be just as important as what you add. Some foods quietly work against your muscles. They throw off your body's natural balance, drain your energy, or trigger inflammation that makes cramping more likely. Knowing what to avoid gives you power. It helps your body recover and move with less pain and more ease. One of the first culprits is added sugar. It hides in more foods than you think: breakfast bars, flavored yogurts, sauces, and drinks. Sugar causes your blood sugar to spike and then crash. That crash can leave your muscles underfueled and more prone to twitching or tightening. It also increases inflammation, which makes your nerves and muscles more sensitive. Cutting back even a little can lead to better energy and fewer cramps. Processed foods loaded with sodium are another major trigger. Your muscles need some salt, but too much draws water out of your cells. That leads to dehydration. And dehydration is one of the fastest ways to bring on a cramp. Deli meats, canned soups, frozen meals, and snacks like chips are all common sources of hidden salt. Try replacing them with fresh ingredients or lower sodium versions when you can. Alcohol can also quietly make cramps worse. It dries out the body and lowers your magnesium and potassium levels. Even small amounts over time can wear down your body's ability to stay hydrated and balanced. If you enjoy a drink, balance it with extra water and watch how your muscles feel afterward. Caffeine, especially in large amounts, works in a similar way. It can increase fluid loss, especially if you're not drinking enough water during the day. 1 or 2 cups of coffee might be fine, but if you rely on it to get through the day, your muscles may end up paying the price. You don't need to be perfect, but becoming more aware of what affects your body and how gives you a chance to make choices that support healing and strength. It's not about restriction. It's about relief. And that shift in focus can make all the difference in how you feel, move, and rest. Simple daily muscle routine for seniors. Food is the foundation, but movement keeps the structure strong. For muscles to stay flexible and pain-free, they need attention every day. That doesn't mean long workouts or hours at the gym. It means small, thoughtful actions that support circulation, balance, and strength. Start with your morning. Before you even get out of bed, take a minute to stretch. Point and flex your toes. Circle your ankles slowly. Pull one knee gently toward your chest, then the other. These light movements wake up your legs and signal to your muscles that it's time to work, not cramp. Throughout the day, try not to sit too long in one place. Every hour, stand up and walk around, even for just a few minutes. If you're able, add a 10-minute walk after lunch or dinner. It helps your digestion and keeps your blood moving, which your muscles depend on to stay relaxed. In the evening, stretch again. Focus on your calves, hamstrings, and lower back. Breathe slowly and hold each stretch for 15 to 20 seconds. This helps your body let go of the day's tension and prepares you for better sleep. Hydration is also key. Keep water nearby and sip it regularly. Dehydrated muscles are more likely to spasm, especially at night. Finally, make sleep a priority. Rest is when your muscles repair and reset. Avoid heavy meals late at night. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. A steady sleep routine helps reduce inflammation and supports muscle recovery. These routines may feel small, but their impact builds over time. Every stretch, every sip of water, every short walk, each one is a quiet act of strength, and your body, over time, begins to respond. Not with pain, but with stability, with ease, and with trust. Somewhere along the way, many people started believing that pain is just part of aging. That stiff legs, restless nights, and sudden cramps are signs of getting older, and that nothing can really be done. But that belief is not only false, it's harmful. When discomfort becomes familiar, it's easy to stop questioning it. You learn to work around it. You sleep less, move less, and slowly give up the parts of life that used to feel easy. That quiet surrender happens more often than we admit. Not because people give up, but because no one told them they could do something different. The truth is, pain is not a requirement of growing older. Yes, our bodies change. But change does not mean collapse. It means we need new tools, new awareness, and a new way of caring for ourselves that fits where we are in life. This isn't about pushing harder. It's about listening better. When your muscles cramp, your body is asking for something. More rest. Better fuel. Gentle movement. Less stress. These signals are not punishments. They're opportunities. If we treat them with respect instead of fear, we open the door to healing. It's time to stop accepting discomfort as normal. You deserve clarity, comfort, and control over how you feel each day. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be willing to choose something different. And maybe that shift begins not with trying harder, but with believing that your body is still capable of feeling better, that your health is worth protecting, and that no matter your age, you have the right to feel strong, supported, and at ease. Starting now. Starting right where you are. Leg cramps are more than a passing discomfort. They're a message from your body. A signal that something needs to change. The good news is you're not stuck with that pain. You have choices, simple, natural choices that can make a real difference. By choosing the right foods, avoiding the wrong ones, moving gently each day, and staying hydrated, you give your muscles what they need to stay strong and steady. These aren't drastic changes. They're small shifts in how you care for yourself. But over time they build strength, restore comfort, and bring back the confidence to move without fear. So take one idea from today and start with it. Add one food. Try one stretch. See how your body responds. And trust that it can change. If you've experienced cramps or found something that helped, share your story in the comments. Someone else may need to hear it. And if this video helped you, like, subscribe, and pass it along to someone you care about. Let's stay strong together.